Mathematics 6. Introduction to Algebra. Objectives. At the end of the lesson, you should be able to define a variable and a constant, differentiate algebraic expressions from equations, translate real-life verbal expressions or statements into algebraic expressions or equations using symbols, evaluate using the substitution principle. Algebra came from the Arabic word Al-Jabr, that means reunion of broken parts. It is the study of mathematical symbols and the rules for manipulating these symbols. Algebra as a language, but rather than using words, it uses symbols to make statements about things. Algebra is the branch of mathematics that uses letters in place of some unknown numbers. An example of this is when we are using formulas to get the value of a certain figure. For example, when solving for the area of a rectangle, we use the formula A equals L times W. We use letters to stand for numbers. Once we know the width and height, we could substitute the letters with numbers and find the area. Here are some words that are often encountered when studying algebra. A variable is a symbol or letter such as x, y, or z that represents one or more numbers. A constant is a term with a fixed value. Numbers such as 1, 2, 3, -1, -2, -3, etc. They are the terms without variable. In the expression 4x squared minus 3y plus 7xy plus 6, the constant is 6. A coefficient is the number multiplied by the variable. In 4x squared minus 3y plus 7xy plus 6, the coefficient of the first term is 4. The coefficient of the second term is 3, and the coefficient of the third term is 7. If a term consists of a variable only, its coefficient is 1. A term is a part of an algebraic expression contained between two consecutive positive or negative signs. An expression such as 3x minus 2y plus 5z contains three terms, namely 3x, -2y, and 5z. An algebraic expression is a combination of constant and variables of one or more terms, which are separated by the fundamental operations. For example, 3b plus 4c, 6x plus 4y minus 2z, etc. An equation is a mathematical sentence in which two algebraic expressions have the same value. The equality between the expressions is indicated by placing the equal sign. For example, x plus 4 is equal to 9 and e is equal to mc squared. To be more familiar with algebraic expression and equation, here is a visual representation of coefficient, variable, operation, and constants. Translating real-life verbal expressions or statements into algebraic expressions or equations. English phrases that involve numbers can be translated into a mathematical expression. For example, do you know that the perimeter of a triangle is equal to the sum of the length of its sides? The phrase, the sum of the length of its sides, can be translated into a mathematical expression. The word sum denotes addition. A triangle has three sides that can be named by letters A, B, and C. Hence, the algebraic expression that corresponds to the English phrase, the sum of the length of its sides. Let's study more examples. A number minus 10. 6 plus twice a number. 3 times a number divided by 8. 1 times a number. Thrice a number plus 4 is 10. Here are the things to remember when translating an English phrase or sentence to an algebraic expression or equation. When you need to translate a word phrase into an algebraic expression but the variable is not given, you may assign a letter to the unknown quantity. When a numeral is multiplied by a variable, the numeral should be written first. If we multiply something by 1, the product does not change. For example, 1 times n is equal to n times 1 and is equal to n. If we divide a number, use the fraction bar instead of division sign. Substitution principle. In algebra, substitution means replacing the variable in the formula with a number. Replacing a variable with a number is called algebraic substitution. To substitute means to swap or to change in place of. After substitution, the value of the formula can be worked out, and this is called evaluation. To evaluate is to find numerical value of the expression. Here is an example on how to use the substitution principle. Evaluate the following expressions when x is equal to 10. Number 1, negative x. To get the value, replace x with 10. Thus, the value of negative x is negative 10. Number 2, 6x. Since 6 is beside the variable, it implies multiplication. Replace x with 10 and then multiply the two numbers. Therefore, 6x is 60. Number 3, x squared plus x. Replace x with 10 and then simplify. 10 to the second power is 100 plus 10 is equals to 110. Let's practice. Translate the following phrases into algebraic expressions. 6 times the number minus 9. 3 more than a number. Thrice x plus twice y. Evaluate the expression, y is equal to 7x plus 2. Solution. To get each value, replace x with the corresponding number in the table and then simplify. Did you answer them all correctly? Great job!